understand. I actually feel like I always say, people walk the path of life for themselves. Me personally, I haven't read the entire Bible, but I have gotten into reading the Bible, and I take certain scriptures for me. But when I'm feeling, sometimes I do want to say, when you're feeling real low and you just don't know what's going on, but it feel like something is wrong, and you just want to get that monkey off your back, I promise you, talking to God, opening the Bible, you can Google where scriptures you need to look into. Read that scripture to yourself. Read it out loud. Read it before you go to sleep. I promise you it's going to change your life. I had started a scripture that I really love. Is Psalm 23. I hope I said it right. That's my favorite scripture. I've
heard that before.
Yes, that's like a scripture that you can.
I heard Psalm 23.
That's something that's, at least learn that one.
But what is that? 23 things, or is that one? No, that's a passage.
It's not. It's just a scripture that people read. See, like I said, I haven't got that deep into the Bible, but I know a few things.
That's on a whole nother episode. But
no, you're fine. Like, let's talk about it.
When I say a whole nother episode, I'm talking about, like, I don't know about when. I don't want to get that. We're gonna be
well.
We gonna drink the whole bottle.
That's why I said, because this tasting real good.
We gonna drink the whole bottle if I say what I'm thinking.
No, look, you might as well say it.
That's enough of it. But when it comes to the Bible, I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I'm gonna just leave it right there. Like, honestly, when the last time you been to church?
Wow, let me say this. And my daughter about to be 3 years old. I haven't took her to a church. Well, she is 3, so it's been 3 years. If not, at least 3 years, 4 years. I probably went around the time I was pregnant. But it didn't, what slowed me up from going to church is because I was tapping more into my true self. The main reason I went to church to hear the word is power.
Yeah, it make you feel.
It's a different thing. And you know, some people, church, they taking your money. The pastors ain't this, that. And I understand all that. So I pulled away from the church. I was like, I can do my own word. I can take my own word from the house. You know what I'm saying? I can read my own Bible scriptures. I can tell myself, I just feel like you don't necessarily have to be in church. Yeah. But I don't feel like nothing's wrong with church. Like, I'll go. I don't mind going to church.
Well, here's the thing. It ain't about... Listen, you know, and I got one of my little partners told me this, man. He said, man, you think about it, what's in the book, it feels good. And I said, bro, you right. And ever since we talked about that, I was like, everything in the Bible is good, so it makes you feel good.
Hello.
What's the first thing you do when you feel pain?
Cry.
But you cry to who? Or who do you cry for?
Well, you're going to always cry to yourself, but of course you're going to call out to God.
Yeah. And when you're going through something financially, what do you?
You're going to call out to God.
Exactly, but when you're doing what you do to get in that situation, whatever you did to hurt yourself, you weren't thinking about God. Whatever you did to get in that financial state, you weren't thinking about God.
Right.
When you made the decisions to get to that point. So why is God always good and the devil is always the bad thing? Because I'm confused with Christians, because why is it cool for something good? It came from God because it's in the moment. Right. Maybe it was the devil making it look good so that you can go through whatever it's gonna take you.
Yeah.
That's like, might be, let's say you might get a job, right? And you might meet that guy. You might meet a guy at this job, and he kill you. But when you got that job, thank you God, I got the job. God, he fighting with the devil, so you don't get it.
He blocking off. And that's something I talked about that. I talk about this on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
About how not rushing into things. Sometimes God can be blocking you from getting in contact with certain people, places, and things. Because it don't just have to be people. It can be places you go to. Like, you don't need to be working at the job because you was finna run into the guy that was gonna take your life. You know what I'm saying? But you prayed and pressured about it. As same as go as for friendships. I'm real deep about being careful who I surround myself around, because of course there's more bad people than nice people. People nowadays, and this all throughout life, have bad intentions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be careful about who you bring yourself around, because you don't know if you could be sabotaging your whole fucking life for one mistake.
It's like a nut, bro.
One mistake can change your whole fucking life. Yeah. You could be in jail, or on fucking hell, laid out, one of them, however you want to take it. So I'm real careful about that.